excited. Yes, I agree with Whiplash, 100%. Okay, just any day, any time, we should get that green light. Okay, it's 100%. That's what I've been told, right? And I wanted to recall actually that meeting that I had a few days ago. The excitement was overwhelming. The person that held that conference was crying, was emotional. Imagine the stress that this poor person has been under. All right, just like me, just like everyone else. So want you to hold on. This is definitely coming, right? And I want this so much for not just for me, but for everyone else. Okay, so pray to God that this is our month. I'm absolutely sure that this is the golden month that we've been waiting for. We're gonna have a Christmas in November. All right, you take care, guys. God bless you. Over here, guys, the excitement actually is building up. So I think, and I'm very positive about it, tomorrow, hopefully, please God, hear me, that tomorrow will be the opera. Okay, so just get ready. Hopefully we'll get through this. I know when this happens, I'm sure most of you will be in tears, actually, because that will be the start, actually, of the RV. All right, just get ready, guys. I love you guys. Take care.
Let's get into Intel. Let's talk about it. This is really going to be a short segment, but an important segment. And this is information that has been consolidated and brought in over the last couple of days. We didn't, it's so hard for us to pin down some of the things that need to happen. Like, for example, banks are looking for, well, let me put it this way. President Trump is going to be making an announcement to the banks on behalf of the new U.S. Treasury. And that was supposed to happen today or tomorrow. And it looks like it probably would not happen this evening, but happen sometime tomorrow. Now, once that occurs, then the Redemption Center leaders over various parts of the country will get out the emails to banks and to redemption centers so that they will be aware of when their notifications to the redemption center operatives, or leaders as I call them, and to the bank managers on their emails when those are to go out. So they're contingent upon receipt of emails after President Trump notifies the banks, probably on a huge conference call, about what is going on and when things are to happen. Now, that sounds pretty good. But we got some more information tonight that really looks good. First of all, the Iraqi dinar is floating on the internet, on the Iraqi Stock Exchange, which is the ISX, and we knew that yesterday. And also the Forex, we've got two confirmations yesterday that the dinar is actively trading on the Forex. Now, rates on the Forex yesterday were what's called populating and elevating. That means they were blinking slowly, but they're also showing increases in value. That's what we want to see. Also, the redemption centers were not showing the currencies on the screens until today. We did see that they were up on the screens at the redemption centers today. So that's another good sign that we're moving in that right direction. So here's where we stand. We normally talk about Iraq, and we did. We talked about the dinar on the Forex and on the ISX, and that's all good. But we also are talking about, to get my mind right on this, okay? Okay, we don't normally follow as closely as we would like what's going on with Tier 4A, so-called the Admirals groups. But we did get word that the Admirals groups are to be notified. If you're in the Admirals group, pay attention to this. You're to be notified on Saturday. And then I believe for most of them, it me by email that you're supposed to be notified Saturday and have access to your accounts on Monday. Now, they've got the Tier 3 bondholders and Tier 4B, us in the internet group, aligned to be pretty much on a true shotgun start. The Admirals group would go ahead of us by a day or so. In 4B and Tier 3 bondholders are to receive their notification by email Monday morning before noon. Monday morning before noon, and then go in for their exchanges, like in our case, to exchange currencies and redeem the ZIM, to go in Monday evening or Tuesday morning. Monday afternoon, late afternoon, evening, or Tuesday morning. So that's, and then the Tier 3 bondholders would also receive their notifications Monday by noon, and then have access to their accounts on Tuesday. So that's a pretty close shotgun start. But the whole rollout of this is probably 12 to 24, maybe as many as 36 hours. Now, the other thing with bondholders is, we heard this either yesterday or the day before, that bondholders would be paid out over a 10-day period. So that is something that, because there are so many, and I don't know why it would take that long, but it could take up to 10 days for all the bondholders to receive their funds. But everything is supposed to be triggered, that's the key word, triggered Saturday night, which is the 16th. Am I right on the date? Yeah, 16th is Saturday. But it really shows up for us in the internet group Monday morning by noon is when we're supposed to get our notifications. And then we set our appointments and go in for exchanges either Monday afternoon, evening, or Tuesday. So that's the latest intel, and everything's been crunched down and concentrated and brought into focus so that we can sort of plan the next several days ahead. We should have Christmas before Thanksgiving, in a sense. That's what somebody had posted a while back. We had heard that, and I think that's what's going to happen.
Okay, I have a short update, and it's all good. The opening statement was they're just about ready, and that this is the quiet before the storm. Iraq is testing their lower denominations currency for the third time. Second time, their system wouldn't work with it, and they are doing it, and everything is going well with that. Okay, a few adjustments were needed in order to satisfy the World Court, and a couple more still need to be done. But the World Court is working with the RV people and the Nasara Jassara people. So that's why it's a quiet before the storm. They should have things worked out to start at the levels above us by doing liquid tests and then releasing the funds as long as the tests go well. And they're looking to start that on Friday. Now, for the appointment process, they're going to be around 7,000 to 8,000 regional call centers that will take numbers of referring. Not everybody is going to get a notification, but there will be information out there for those who do not get a direct notification, and I will put that information in the rooms. Okay. Iraq has set an internal, for their country, back wall, because they haven't even announced, a whole lot about their currency yet. They're just testing it right now. But to get things rolling for them by the 10th of November, which is Victory Day, December, sorry. And this is November already, so that's why they're doing all the testing on the lower denominations. But we will expect to go before the end of the month to start this liquidity going, starting with Friday, and it's just a matter of how it flows from there. They have not made a decision as to whether they're going to be doing it, all at once, a shotgun type of start, which is a 3-day period, or they're going to be doing it in steps. They're working to see which is the best way to do it for security purposes. steps is not the best way to do it for security purposes. They need to take that into consideration, and they have. Right? The 20% that comes off the top of the ZIM for projects, literally, unless somebody is going to have their team negotiate for it to go to their project, where it goes to is on the QFS, well, through the QFS, to the global collateral accounts, which are the ones that are going to be used for funding projects. And they're working on the open banking program because most countries, a lot of countries, there are no banks within hundreds of miles of where some people live, out in the middle of nowhere. And so they are working on that and how to handle that for the Jasara, as well as for those who may be involved in the RV who want to help those people. It's nice to want to be able to give certain people funds and benefits, but if there's no banking that they can do, because there's no banks anywhere nearby, it's going to be difficult. So that's why they've been working on that. But we are really getting close. And I mean, there's no delays that are going to take this for long term, and everything is looking to get started with this public part of the transition. That is why Trump and setting up all the things he's setting up and talking about and having the people for his new administration talk about are the precursor, so people are aware that things are going to be happening. But as soon as things do start to move, I will get the word and let everyone know.
The global currency reset, 209 nations unite to reshape economic power. Breaking. A game-changing treaty signed by 209 countries aims to redefine global currency values and initiate a massive wealth redistribution like never before. This global financial revolution is set to lift up nations that have long been ignored. With a vision of unprecedented equality, the Iraqi dinar, Vietnamese dong, and Zimbabwe sim are among key currencies now poised for monumental revaluation. This isn't just economics, it's justice. Global currency revolution, leveling the playing field in a move that's set to rock financial markets. 209 countries have united to revalue their currencies, aiming to create a level playing field. Imagine a 1 Vietnamese dong equal to $1 US. It sounds like a dream, but this agreement is pushing us towards that reality, breaking down the barriers that have held developing nations hostage to weaker currencies and exploiting them for generations. Unprecedented Prosperity Fund. Wealth for the people. At the core of this initiative is a prosperity fund, a massive windfall for humanity. This fund, set aside for we the people, is designed to uplift millions, eliminate poverty, and give everyone the power to improve their lives. This isn't just a handout. It's a catalyst for global change, empowering individuals to reclaim control and build their futures. Humanitarian projects, foundations of a better future. The treaty also fuels humanitarian projects targeting essential sectors: education, healthcare, infrastructure, and sustainability through the Share the Wealth Redistribution Program. Every individual is set to receive a share of the Prosperity Fund. Imagine the economic boost when everyday people receive their fair share, igniting a ripple effect of growth and stability worldwide. Revalued currencies: Iraqi dinar, Vietnamese dong, Zimbabwe sim. Key currencies: Iraqi dinar, Vietnamese dong, Zimbabwe sim have been undervalued for years. Now they're about to stand equal with giants like the US dollar and euro. This revaluation promises to draw in foreign investment and reinvigorate these economies, giving their people a real chance at prosperity. Stellar Network. The backbone of change at the heart of this revolution lies the Stellar Network, a blockchain platform designed to deliver banking services to the unbanked. It provides a fast, secure, and transparent way to move money across borders, integrating all people into this new financial landscape and ensuring that no one gets left behind. Military operations. Protecting our new future, backed by coordinated military operations, this treaty is safeguarded to ensure stability and security during the transition. These measures protect against potential disruptions, securing the financial structures and key assets needed to bring this treaty to life. This treaty is a powerful step toward a fairer world, ensuring that every individual, no matter their nation, will benefit from this new era of prosperity. It's a monumental shift in global economics and a beacon of hope for those who've been left behind. We stand on the brink of historic change, one that unites us all under a shared vision for a brighter, more equitable future.